First, you're gonna need some Jif peanut butter. Doesn't need to be Jif, it's just what I got. Next, we got just sifted powdered sugar, don't need too much. And you're gonna need 1 stick of salted butter. And I personally chose the almond bark. Great value from Walmart, it seemed to melt pretty well, nice and even. And you're obviously gonna need the cupcake holder things to make the ruffles. That's what it's all about. And I actually just use these little ceramic cups to give it form, just so while I'm pouring the chocolate in, it doesn't move around and, just helping out. And of course, you're gonna need a mixer to make that nice peanut butter sugar filling that we all eat Reese's peanut butter cups for. Our next step is to melt the almond bark. I do this by putting 2 or 3 pieces in a microwave safe dish and then putting it in the microwave for about 30-second intervals and to continuously stir it in between until you get a nice chocolatey flow. And for the mixer, you're gonna want to put in equal parts sugar and peanut butter. So for me, I used 21 ounces of peanut butter and confectioner sugar and 4 ounces of salted butter. And that is done mixing once you get a nice consistency like this where you can mold it, push it around, almost Play-Doh-like. And now you're going to want to take about a spoonful of your chocolate and put it into the bottom of your mold, and just be sure to move it around and get it kind of up the sides with the back of the spoon. Depending on how much chocolate to peanut butter ratio you want, put in more or less, but I like more peanut butter. So now I have it pushed around so it's up on the sides and still a good bit in the corners and the bottom. And now I'm gonna let this set in the fridge for just a couple minutes. And now while you're letting that sit, it's a good idea to scoop out some of your filling and get it pre-molded into the shape and size that your peanut butter cup is. And then I'm just going to use the mold here, make sure I got the shape right. Now that it's all set, you can see it's not moving at all. It's pretty solid in there. You can set your peanut butter cup filling in and just be sure to push in around the sides so you don't get too thick of a wall of chocolate at the end. And now you're just going to again pour in about a spoonful or maybe 2 more chocolate on the top. You're going to be sure to smooth that out so it's actually looking like a real Reese's peanut butter cup. Now that that's set for a minute, we can take a pair of clean scissors and cut off the excess wrapping along the top to get a nice clean looking peanut butter cup. I'm going to throw that back in the fridge just to finish up setting. And finally, after letting it set for about 1 more minute, we can peel off this wrapper here nice and easily without it getting too stuck on there. See, all the chocolate stays. But for me, I like to put it in 1 more time just to make sure it's nice and cool. And now you have your finished product, just 1 standard Reese's peanut butter cup. I would eat it pretty much all by myself, but if you want to, you can maybe slice into it and give your friend a piece. I don't really recommend it though. It's more satisfying just to eat the whole thing at once.